Howdy, Simmers. So I had no idea what to build this week. I'm in a bit of a building rut at the moment, and when that happens, my go-to is usually to just renovate an apartment. And that's what I did, except this time it's an apartment that I have actually never renovated. Like, I've never touched it before. 920 Medina Studios in the arts quarter of San Myshuno. I have renovated the two apartments around it several times, but I have never actually done this apartment. I don't think I have, at least. I may be wrong, but it has the quiet lot trait, it has a spooky lot challenge. It is the ideal apartment for like a book lover, which is what I did. So this is the book lover's apartment, and I actually spent like 2 days working on this. Like, the footage is split between 2 different days because that first day I was working on this, I was so tired. So it has been super rainy this week, and I am very low energy when it comes to rain. Like, I love rain and storms. It's just my favorite weather in general, but it does make me really tired and really low energy. So I was struggling the first day that I was working on this apartment, but it ends up being a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment. And I think the original version of this apartment was actually like a 2 bedroom, but one of the bedrooms had like 2 beds in it. So technically 2.5 bedrooms, if we're gonna count that. I don't know. But I am really happy with how this turned out. I have never attempted a build that was like meant for someone who loves reading, because I just don't do a lot of like themed builds, I guess, on my channel. When I build, it's very basic and just I don't personalize a lot of my builds. I don't know. So I just wanted to do something a little different. I didn't have many build ideas in mind when I was trying to think of what to do. The only other thing that I can like think of off the top of my head right now is beach house, and I hate building beach houses, so I'm just a little bit out of my league here with building. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying. I need some ideas for builds, so if you have any, please leave them in the comments. But yeah, I am happy with how this turned out. I think it ends up being very cozy in the end. Not as cozy as I wanted it to be, but I think I do okay. There are bookshelves galore in this apartment renovation, because all I can think of with book lovers is just bookshelves everywhere. Like, so many books. And I also get this like pile of books that you can like stack on top of each other just everywhere. There's so many of them, and I want to say one is from Discovery University. I don't actually know if that's true, but they look like they could be from Discovery University. The other one is from the Comfy Gamer kit that was in collaboration with Lil Simsy. So you're gonna see me put those around just all the time. But the apartment is equipped with a burglar alarm and the thermostat and also a smoke detector. I make sure to get all three in every single one of my builds now. Has anyone actually like tested to see if burglars are even a thing with apartments? Because I know they are with like residential places and also like the businesses. I don't know about apartments though. I haven't actually like attempted anything. So let me know if it actually does work with apartments as well, or is that something that they overlooked when implementing the system. So we're in the kind of entrance zone right now, and this place is like clutter galore. You can see I'm getting that stack of books just like out and piling them high in basically every corner that I can get to, if I'm being honest. Like, I really do try to just put them in so many places, and I have little book decor kind of scattered around as well. There's a little stack of books on the table in the living room, and just so many books. I don't know how else to convey that a build is for like someone who loves books. So if you guys have any ideas and you want me to do another book lover build, let me know just like how to better incorporate that. Now, what I'm doing for this door here is this is a study zone that I kind of put in here, slash like a reading nook. And so I wanted to make the outside look kind of fancy, like it was a kind of magical special place, I guess, because in my eyes, for someone who loves books, this would be like their main quiet zone. This would be the place that they're like, hanging out most of the time. They'd want to make it special and make it feel kind of magical and maybe whimsy, depending on what they read, I guess, really. But my idea is just whoever lives here probably likes a mix of everything. So, which kind of ties in with the spooky lot challenge trait thing that's on this apartment. I didn't remove any of the like lot challenges and traits on here because I just didn't think it was necessary. I kind of felt like it fit with the vibe I was going for anyway, which is just like ghosts and book lovers kind of work together, I think. Imagine like this person is also a writer and they maybe write like ghost stories or something and they just have random ghosts walking through the apartment from time to time. I thought that was brilliant, but I don't know. My thought process with this whole kind of build situation was really weird. But I think I am the happiest with this studio office zone. I just think it really is so cozy with the couch in here and then the double bookshelves. I love this shelf from Crystal Creations. It's just really hard for me to kind of match it with some of the colors that we have because the wood tones are a little, I don't know. They're not dark enough for me, I guess. With my wood tones, I like to go really dark most of the time, and you kind of see that throughout the apartment with some other things. But we're on the second half of my footage now, and I was working on the bathroom and the bedroom in this. So the first half was me working on the studio, living room, kitchen. And by the time I was working on the office studio zone, I was so tired. So we cut it off there, and then we come back and I do the bathroom, which is why I have the same plant in this bathroom currently that I do in the living room. I do change it out because I don't like to like repeat things. So, especially when it comes to like plants, I like to use different things, which is why I'm so picky about us getting more plants in this game because I feel like there are not a lot of good options and I just want to use something different. So, yeah. But I fit in yet another bookshelf and I'm going to fit in like one other bookshelf, I think, in the bedroom. So, I hate using these apartments because you can't change the wall height on any of these. I am really happy that we can switch out like the windows now and kind of add to it because this apartment is like really, really dark, which I should have kept it dark to kind of fit that spooky vibe. But also I wanted something brighter because I can't see what I'm doing in dark apartments. So we let in some more light. Everything is fine. I have not seen what this apartment looks like on the outside with all the windows that I added, but I'm sure it's fine. No one's really gonna care. So I think I like the office, but I also really like this bedroom because it feels very light, I guess, compared to kind of the rest of the apartment. I don't know why, honestly, because I feel like it's just as dark in here. Maybe it's just not giving the same kind of magic vibe. I spent too much time in that office, maybe, and now I'm like, oh, this is a really nice space. But yeah, we keep adding the book stacks around. Like, I just don't stop with them. So yeah, we are almost done with the apartment, luckily. So apartment renovations don't take me like too long, usually. Depends on how big they are. This one is not a very big apartment. I have yet to actually renovate any of those bigger apartments because there are some that are like 2, 3 floors in San Myshuno. It's those rich people ones. I don't know that I'm ever going to touch those if I'm being honest. But let's hop into the game and I will show you this apartment. I'm gonna apologize in advance if this apartment is glitchy at all. We know how apartments are in this game. But let's walk in here. We have our entranceway and you can get a very like good view of kind of the rest of the apartment, at least the main area. But we've got just some little poofs here next to stacks of books. We have just everything going on here. There's that glitchiness I was talking about. Yeah, it's probably one of the more busy entrance areas that I've done, but I really like it. And since we're right here, we're just gonna go ahead and go into the bedroom. I really like this space. I think it is so cozy in here. And then we come over this way and we can kind of look out at the tops of the surrounding buildings. It's not too bad of a view, but it's pretty basic. I do love this room though. But we'll come back out here. We've got our living room over this way, and it's really, really nice. I don't usually use like this couch and chair set. Like I'm not really a fan of the style. I'm also wondering right now if I'm using two different colors on the couch. I thought they were the same color, but that one looks more green than blue. So I'm a little unsure now. But we have our kitchen dining over here, and I really like it. And I added some windows over to this side, so that way when you look out here, you can see more of the city. And then we have a little seating thing over here. We'll go this way into our office. So we go in. It's got a nice kind of moody vibe in here. There's an easel, our computer, and then more books, and a very kind of comfy, cozy reading section here. So I really like this. And then lastly is the bathroom, which is all the way over here. And it is pretty chill, honestly. It's actually like really nice in here, if I'm being honest. So part of me kind of wanted to add like books maybe next to the toilet or something, but I thought that'd be a little weird. I did forget to put toilet paper in here though, so I apologize for that. But there you go. That is the full book lover's apartment. This is honestly really nice. I feel like this is one of the nicest apartment renovations that I've done. This apartment will be available on the gallery for you guys as book lover's apartment. You'll be able to find it under TheSimmingKoala with 2 A's at the end. I always have my ID in the description if you guys ever want to download anything from me. And I did add a toilet paper roll to the bathroom, so we are good on that. I hope you all like this apartment renovation. Let me know if there are any other apartments that you guys would like me to renovate, and if you guys have any like specific ideas for themes of builds, let me know as well. I do want to get back into doing renovations for actual houses as well, not just apartments. So if there are any places you want me to renovate, let me know as well. And I think that is all that I have for you guys today. So with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials. Links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.